thee thy mercy, that she may not receive punishment for her misdeeds, but that even as here below the true faith united her to the ranks of the faithful, so in heaven by thy mercy she may have fellowship with the choirs of angels. Amen.
Captain.
Well, Gerda, now that your mother's no longer with us, you must try to be a big girl. I'll come back soon.
Go and answer it, Hans. I expect it's Granny. Go on.
Merry Christmas, Granny. We're all... Oh, hey, Dad! It's not Granny.
Kuba here. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, Colonel. Report now? It'll take me about 20 minutes, sir. The same to you.
Thank you. Hello, Hilda. It's me, Roland. Oh, it's you, Frau Ziegler. Is Hilda there? Where is she? Oh, I see. Yes, I just arrived an hour ago on Christmas leave. Yes, I'll call again tonight. Thank you. Bye.
Achtung, Achtung! Territorial Military Headquarters has issued the following directive. Lieutenant Roland Wolf, 25th Regiment, 3rd Panzer Division, presently believed to be on leave in the Munich area, is to report to Division Headquarters immediately. We repeat, Lieutenant Roland Wolf, 25th Regiment, 3rd Panzer Division, to report to Division Headquarters immediately. Heil Hitler!
Peace on earth and all that to men of goodwill.
Hey, Ludwig! Mike! Get your butts in gear! Hey, did you hear me? You're wanted over at the command post on the double. Come on, get your heads out of the sand.
Captain Fred Schurler lived half his life in America, speaks fluent French and English, a fully trained, highly experienced commando. He's the only man who will know the purpose of the mission. Sergeant Eric Kuba, a veteran of the Africa campaign. He's just done a refresher course in demolitions. Corporal Hans Ludwig and Private Willy Mainz, previously attached to a special anti-tank volunteer group in the desert. Both speak fluent English. Lieutenant Roland Wolf, born in New York and lived there until 1939. His father is German. His mother, American. Because of this, Wolf is Probably the most familiar with the American way of life and habits. I hear he still follows baseball.
That's no bloody good to them. It'll take more than juvenile recreation to get them through the enemy lines, even as far as the oasis at Easter. Isn't that where you said they're supposed to rendezvous with your Moroccan agent? They've only got 2 weeks to get all the way to Casablanca. I'm sorry, sir. It's absurd.
The Führer sanctioned the plan, sir.
Yes, indeed, but with certain reservations. Now, how do you know your information is reliable?
Herr General, I can only repeat that this information came through the intelligence channels that correctly pre-warned us of the recent American invasion of North Africa.
I must point out, Colonel, it's my responsibility to evaluate your scheme. I also have the right to fight it or sponsor it. And I must say I'm inclined to agree with Erhard that the whole thing is absurd. Your team has had very little time to prepare. But as the position now stands, our troops in Africa are, as you know, fighting valiant rearguard actions all over the Libyan desert, and we'll turn a blind eye to any harebrained action that is strategically valid.
Then you mean that...
That although your plan's success depends on luck, we are prepared to allow it could benefit the war effort.
Then they can go ahead. It is now 12:23. In 4 hours, the team will be flying to Tripoli to parachute into the desert.
They will incidentally be wearing British commando uniforms. If this conference between the Allied leaders takes place as planned, we shall assassinate the big three, namely Churchill, Roosevelt, and Stalin.
Welcome to Africa, Ludwig.
I say thanks, old boy.
Hurry it up, you guys.
We'll make for coordinate number 5. With a bit of luck, we should reach the oasis in a couple of days. Then with camels and guides, we should get to Casablanca in 4 or 5 days. Ludwig, I said a mouthful every hour.
I'd have thought after 2 years with Rommel, you'd have known better.
I advise you all to obey my orders if you want to get back to Germany.
Is that meant to encourage us, Captain?
You'll find out soon enough. Okay, march.
There, sir.
I'll be happy if it's British. I wouldn't take kindly to being bombed by Cousin Herman.
Wait a minute.
What's the matter with you, Cooper? You gone crazy?
Anti-personnel, sir. Everyone stay right where they are.
Well, let's go back and make a detour.
No, Captain. There's no point in detouring. The smartest move now is just to keep on going.
Well, onward and upward, Sarge.
Give me your cigarettes, Ludwig. I'll go first, sir, and watch me closely, just in case. All right, follow behind me in single file and make damn sure you step around the cigarettes.
Move. Hold this.
Sorry, Captain.
Give me that orange. Mines, your next water ration will be cut in half. Don't try it again. Mines, come with me. Take cover.
Yes, sir. Take cover.
Now the other two! Contact!
Well, let's get him, sir.
Don't be an idiot.
But, Captain, with 2 tanks, we'd...
They'd be a hindrance more than a help. Besides, you need gasoline to run machinery on. Let's go!
That's good whiskey, sir. Where'd you get it?
Friend of mine.
Do you know there's any good beer brewed in Casablanca, sir?
Let's worry about getting there first. Like some whiskey, Lieutenant?
Thank you, sir.
What's that?
This? American novel, Faulkner. I find him very interesting.
Faulkner? Isn't he Jewish?
Yes, he is.
You know, Wolf, I wonder what kind of a man you are.
Eh? I wasn't born to be a hero. May I ask just what the purpose of this mission is, Captain?
You'll find out soon enough.
It's getting light, Captain.
Well, let's get going. We'll have an hour's easy march before the sun gets hot.
Sergeant? Are you still thinking about that bear in Casablanca? Interesting dancer, isn't she?
Anything new?
Our son's been killed.
By whom?
A truck, an accident. Better warn Berlin, no?
It's much too late. Besides, only Hassan had the new codes. We must go on as planned and contact the men at the oasis.
There's no point in going on with anything. They can't do it without Hassan. If you take my advice, you'll forget it.
Not yet. Just a minute.
Your document. Stand up. Let me see your document. Get back there. Hey, you stop. Don't move. Cooper, let me see your compass.
It's had it. Full of sand, Captain.
We should have reached the rendezvous at the oasis by now, right, Cooper?
Yes, sir, at around 10 this morning.
Do you mean that in spite of our perfect German organization, we might actually be lost, Captain?
We didn't organize the storm. The worst part of it is the field compasses don't function.
So that's it. Just sticking around until the water runs out isn't going to be easy. No, sir.
If we make some kind of signal on the sand, perhaps a plane will see it.
We've got to get to the oasis. This is what we'll do. One of us will stay here. The others will begin walking in opposite directions toward the 4 cardinal points.
The first man to find something will fire off short bursts to warn the rest of us.
You'll stay here, Wolf. You need the rest.
Captain,
Lieutenant, you'll follow orders.
Yes, sir.
You go that way, Ludwig. Heinz? You go that way. Cooper, how about you?
90 degrees to Ludwig. Now, the ammunition for these things doesn't grow on trees, so watch it.
All right, men, good luck.
Aspirins, Lieutenant?
Thanks.
Take it easy, Lieutenant.
Cooper.
Well, there's no doubt about it. This is the right oasis. The map's quite clear.
No camels and no guides.
Something must have gone wrong with Berlin's plans, Sergeant.
That's impossible.
Captain, come here, quick!
What is it, Ludwig?
Over there, sir.
He had a couple of kids. Like me.
Let's go.
Don't shoot! Heil Hitler!
Water!
Wait, Mines. You drink first. Who are you?
My name is Faja Hassan. I'm the daughter of your agent, Haji Hassan.
Where's your father?
Dead. A car accident. I was unable to get the guides and camels. I didn't trust them.
Can you prove you're Hassan's daughter?
Don't you think that's rather a foolish question, Captain? I'm the only person who can help you reach Casablanca.
On 5 soldiers and 1 girl on that desert taxi look rather funny.
We only have to get to the great oasis of Kufrin, which is a busy center. We can get everything we need there.
Well, now, miss, we can't all ride on your camel. It's far this place.
About 90 miles, that's all. We have to head north towards the coast.
And risk running into the enemy then?
Once we're in the mountains, they won't bother us. And perhaps we'll run into a nomad caravan that'll supply us with water.
Sergeant, we'll rest up for half an hour, then move off again.
Half an hour? But the men are finished, Captain.
Very well, Sergeant. 40 minutes, then.
Yes, sir.
What's in store for us in Casablanca?
I don't know. I guess our Rommel here will tell us when we get there. Ludwig.
You know something, Sergeant? I've spent 10 years in the Army, and in all those years, I've never seen any officer act the way our friend the captain does. I hope the man really does know what he's doing. Tell me, where does an Arab get to like us Germans?
At Salzburg in 38.
Really?
I was at the conservatoire studying dancing.
I thought you people were only interested in,
We're only interested in belly dancing, right? You're not the only one who thinks that.
Touché. Thanks for putting me straight.
Jim, you'd better go over and sleep by your camel.
يا شباب استريح شويه دلوقتي.
فعلا النهارده حر قوي يا خي.
اهو الشمس. اقعدوا اقعدوا.
Get your hands up. Captain! Captain!
One was enough, Captain Schuler. One was enough!
The others would have died in the desert. We're going to use their camels. Jim. Ask him his name and where they were going.
انتم مين؟ ورايح فين؟
مني ولا كلمة.
He's a Tuareg chief. That's all he'll say.
Ludwig, tie him up. What's wrong? He's only an Arab.
Then why don't you tie me up, too?
You want to know something, Schuler? My best friend is a Jew. You hear me?
I heard you. Ludwig, Grover, get their clothes. Ask him how much further it is to this well.
He won't answer you, Captain.
We'll rest for 5 minutes. Ludwig, no order for him.
This is absurd, Captain. You want to kill him? Drink. Go on!
on, you idiot, drink. Let's go.
It's no good, Wolf. He won't drink. He hates us too much.
Hey, water! Water! Take cover!
Here, let me see it.
How is it?
Not good. Cover! Looks rough.
Yeah, we're sitting ducks.
How's Mines?
He hasn't got a chance.
مش هتهربوا من هنا. هتموتوا كلكم.
Padya, tell them we're ready to free the chief on condition they give us a chance to get away first.
Listen, Captain. Are you thinking of leaving Mainz behind?
Some of us have got to get out of this alive, Lieutenant.
You can't do this, Schuler. You...
Send back the chief as soon as we're out of range. If they break their word, we'll kill him.
قائد راح يكون معانا لما نكونوا للجبل لبدا نسيبوه احترموا الشروط وهلا نموتوه
bluffing. Come on, keep going.
Look, here.
Sarge, is it bad? Could be worse. Don't worry, Ludwig. You'll make it.
Thanks. Thanks, Lieutenant.
It's strange, that plane in the middle of the desert.
Ludwig's wounded.
Why would it drive off the Tuaregs?
I said Ludwig's wounded and he needs rest.
What the devil do you suppose we stopped for? Wolf?
Wouldn't it be better to keep going? I can make it. I'm all right, do you hear? Tell that to Schuller.
Relax, Ludwig. We haven't stopped to rest because of you. It's the camels.
You'll be all right.
Captain. Ludwig! Look out, Ludwig!
Lieutenant Wolf! Lieutenant!
Murderer! You murdered mice, then the Arabs, and now Ludwig. There's one thing that disgusts me. One thing I just can't stand, and that's contempt for human life. Let go, Cooper! That's right, Captain Scholler. Contempt. And you have too much of it. You know what you are, Scholler? You're filthy Nazi.
All right, Wolf. One of us has got to get to Casablanca. I don't care who or how he gets there.
Highly commendable, Captain. Hitler will be proud of you. But what about Ludwig and Mines? When are you going to get their wives? Posthumous medals? Is that going to be enough for them?
Lieutenant, I want you to listen to me carefully. Our mission isn't the usual business of blowing up fuel dumps or photographing tanks. It's much more important. Churchill, Roosevelt, and Stalin are meeting in Casablanca for a military conference. Do you understand now? The Allied Big Three, Churchill,
Roosevelt and Stalin are meeting in Casablanca. If we can kill them, the war will be over. Cooper, I'm making you responsible for Wolf's actions.
You see that large building? It's the French barracks, headquarters of the military commander.
Don't turn around. There's a French officer behind you.
The trouble is, we don't know if they're Vichy French here or with the Americans.
Maybe whoever's playing that music can tell us.
Want me to go and take a look, Captain?
We must find some place to hide. We're too conspicuous.
All right, Cooper. Go and check it out.
Yes, sir.
تعالوا يا اولاد نشرب الرمان تعالوا بينا تعالوا اشتروا الرمان معنا الرمان
Captain? Yes? In spite of all I said back in the desert, I want you to know that you can count on me.
You ready?
Let's go.
They're changing the guard.
Wolf, the window.
Stay here.
Get down. We've all got to go in together.
Don't cry out or get hysterical, and you'll be all right.
Well, one at a time or all together?
Behave yourself.
Get out of here and leave me alone.
You French are so hospitable.
Listen, why don't you do yourself a favor and go back to Rommel?
Just what makes you think we're Germans?
Oh, don't be stupid. When you're a crowd, believe me, you're always a crowd.
It seems you know Germans very well, madam.
I used to be a stripper in Berlin, at the White Tree. Would you like a drink?
I don't see why not.
If the French or Americans knew you were here, I'd be fortunate if I got a chance to explain you forced your way in.
That French officer is coming.
Don't you cause any problems. Quick, hide. Cooper, over there. No tricks.
Hello, are you busy?
Never too busy for you, Sherry. You know you are always welcome here.
It's a hot one today.
Isn't it?
Yes. Much too hot to fight a war.
Would you like some gin?
Some gin? Never before ate, you know that. I know what I'd like. A glass of iced water.
I know, don't go into the kitchen. I haven't washed up for 3 days, Sherry.
Ah.
Here you are.
Since when did you take up smoking?
But they're for you, Sherry, a surprise. I thought you'd like them.
English cigarettes are hard on the throat, didn't you know that? But it was a nice thought. The Americans, well, back to the office and out with the chewing gum. À bientôt, cher Simon.
Beautifully done. You're a cool customer, Fräulein.
What's your next move, then?
To win the war, do you mind?
No, I'll be happy if Germany wins. You see, I don't like the Yanks.
Would you like to explain why?
I own a nightclub in Casablanca. It's not the Moulin Rouge, but it does pretty well. About a month ago, a GI sergeant came in drunk, started a fight, and killed someone. That was that. They closed me down.
So you decided to get a change of air?
Yes, but I'm going back to Casablanca. The Oasis has nothing to offer, but sand.
والمرأة الأمريكان يجيوا لهنا.
What was that all about?
It seems to be the first time Americans have been here.
There's only 4 of them. If we can get past the Moroccan guards, we can help ourselves to their jeeps. With your cooperation, Simon.
Major Dalio.
Ah, Simon. This is a pleasant surprise.
Are you busy?
No, not really busy. It's just that...
Can I come in, then?
Yes, of course you can.
Oh,
but,
don't worry. I know what soldiers are like.
Well, be it on your own head, then.
Inside, but... Get your hands up. Get their gun.
Hands on your heads and face the wall.
Turn around. Don't try to be heroes and you won't get hurt. Cooper? Wolf?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, but we need your uniforms, gentlemen. So get undressed. Now.
Hey, Kraft, you're taking a hell of a risk wearing an American uniform. If you're caught, you'll be shot as spies. And don't worry, we'll get you.
That's not your problem, Major.
اخيرا خلصنا دلوقتي بقى يا اخي نروح ننام احنا سهرنا سهر طول الليل نروح نستريح.
ما انت لازم تفهم ان احنا لازم ننام الليله وبكره كمان
بعد السهر اللي احنا عملناه ده كله ايه اخيرا بقى الواحد يروح ينام ده حاجه
لازم يفهموا انا لازم انام بكره طول اليوم يعني.
Monsieur, I hate noise, but if anyone tries to stop us... Sir, both jeeps have left the oasis. Excellent. Over here.
Kufran calling Green Mike. Do you read me?
Green Mike to Kufrin. Reading you fine and clear. Over.
Here. Green Mike, Hawkins. Communicate to Colonel Ross that the plan has worked perfectly. It is my estimation that the Germans will reach Casablanca at around noontime tomorrow, and you might tell the Colonel to have some uniforms sent up here. Over.
Roger, Kufrin. Got a message for you from Colonel Ross. Wants to thank you boys for the great job you just done. Dispatching a plane now to pick you up. Over and out.
It is the girl who's doing the great job.
We'd better split up here.
We'll meet at the prearranged rendezvous tonight.
All right, try and find out exactly where the conference is being held. As for you, this is where you get off. There's no need for you to get more involved.
Don't worry about it. I just started to enjoy myself, as a matter of fact. I'd like to go on.
You'll go exactly this far and no further. Simone, you've done more than enough for us. It's just not worth it.
Look, I have good contacts here. I know I can help. And I've already committed myself by helping you with the oasis. So where do we meet?
The rendezvous is in the bazaar at 8 tonight. Rue de Fez 24. The password is orange.
The Fez 24, orange. I remember.
Good.
Salam al-Kez.
What?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay, sir.
You come from New York, eh, Barrett?
Yes, Sergeant.
Well, I'm from St. Louis myself. Hey, now, there's a thought. You wouldn't happen to know who won the doubleheader between the Yankees and the Cardinals last Sunday, would you? I've been trying to find out all week. Well? What's bothering you, Barrett? Have you lost your tongue?
You hit a sore point there, Sergeant. What do you expect a New York Yankee fan to say when they've been beaten at home 4 games in a row?
Okay, Barrett, on your way. Major?
Yanks can't win them all, eh, Sergeant?
Move up! Move up!
Sergeant, message from headquarters.
Allow unhindered passage to Major Hawkins, Private Barrett, and Sergeant Sobolski. Since when are we supposed to give red carpet treatment to a bum from the Bronx?
Have any tea?
Mint tea?
No, orange tea.
I only have mint tea. It's very good.
I said orange tea.
Come on now, I want to get a good photo here. That's it.
Orange.
Come on. Let's try another one now.
All right, then, wait upstairs. I'll tell the others you have arrived.
This program with a special announcement from the Office of the Military Commander. As from tomorrow, January 16th, curfew will begin at 1900 hours instead of 2100 hours.
Schiller? This is yours. I was going to send it to the Berlin police, but when I heard about this mission, it seemed senseless. Read it.
But this isn't our concern.
I said read it.
My wife contracted a rare form of inflammation of the arteries. In the last 15 months, she had been completely paralyzed, and it was impossible to save her. Only death could help her.
Read on.
She was suffering terribly and pleading for release. Last night, I doubled her morphine dose, and she died soon after.
I had to wait until I'd closed downstairs. Monsieur Perrier and Haguin, the men you want to see.
Glad to see you. Hello.
You're late. We expected you 2 days ago.
Have our friends arrived yet?
Churchill, Roosevelt, and de Gaulle. The conference started yesterday.
And Stalin?
No.
What news from Berlin?
Nothing. My operator Hassan was killed in a car crash. Only he knew the codes.
It was his daughter who brought us here.
Fadia? I wasn't aware that anybody had told her of the rendezvous.
Well, I have some floor plans here you might find useful. I suggest you study them.
Bonsoir.
Did you find out anything?
No, but the entire residential area has been placed off limits. How are you, Hagan?
Fine. I'm sorry about your father.
Yes, a sad loss, mademoiselle. He's irreplaceable. Though I must admit, my dear, you're doing admirable work. Well done.
We're wasting time.
It seems our friends held their first meeting in a villa outside the city with maximum security arrangements, of course. Tomorrow, however, there'll be a luncheon honoring de Gaulle at the Hotel Ampha. And what's more to the point, the others will be present.
The Ampha. I stayed there several times during the Spanish War.
All the better. Then you know that the hotel has extensive grounds and is pretty isolated. Here you see the main building, and in front a small annex. There's a tunnel that connects the annex with the basement of the hotel. I marked it in red here. And in this corner, the wine cellar and a service elevator.
Uh-huh, and if I remember correctly, the banqueting hall's on the 4th floor with a terrace.
Precisely. The adjoining foyer here gives onto it as well.
Good.
5 blank security passes. You'll need them to enter the area that's off limits.
We only need 3.
Are they forged?
No, genuine. Signed by the general himself. But it's impossible. There was nobody who knew we were meeting here. Try and get away across the roads. I'll hold them off. Go on.
You men there, go around the building. You men, go around that way.
Come on, Wolf. Hurry.
Shoot for the windows, men. This way, to the left. Come on. Watch those windows. Down. Grab the whole quarter. Come on, men. This way. Run, men. Come on. We'll get him now.
Help her down.
Get down. They're up there on the roof.
Simone betrayed us.
Let's go. Come on.
Break it open. All right, in you go.
Come on, boys. This way. Okay, let's go. Keep under cover.
Grenade.
We can hide at my house, Schuller.
No.
But Wust needs medical attention.
We'll try and find Simone's nightclub. Let's go.
I'm sorry about the delay in our plans, Sir Brian.
Unfortunately, the English have a reputation for punctuality.
Ross here. Yes, go ahead. What's that? This is unbelievable, Lieutenant. I can't imagine what went wrong, but I want to know. Get the details and call me back later. Tomorrow I want a written report.
What happened, Ross?
It was intelligence on the phone. Our Germans managed to evade the cordon in the bazaar.
I warned Allaby about this. If only he'd followed my advice, we would have eliminated them at once, sir. But I don't think they're very far away.
I'll guarantee they aren't. They're on a mission. And they'll try every way possible to make the mission a success.
And what about our agent?
She hasn't got a snowball's chance in hell right now.
So Simone wasn't the one then.
Come on. Lie back.
I don't get it, Captain. Who the hell killed her?
Don't you understand, Cooper? It was one of us four. All right. When did you kill Simone?
What? What's got into you, Schuller?
You dirty Arab. You
shut up! You...
I should have known you couldn't possibly have done 400 miles on a camel alone. They brought you to a place near the oasis, didn't they? In the same airplane that was watching us.
It's not true. Tell him it's not true.
You came here with Simone, and she caught you when you were telephoning the Americans to give them the address. So you killed her to stop her talking.
I did my duty.
No, Captain. Don't shoot her. She might be a useful hostage.
Lieutenant Wolf? Wolf.
Yes, sir.
Remember, you're a German officer.
hard to understand, Wolf. My people are fighting a minor war out here. A dirty one. But the stakes are high. Our independence as a nation.
Move along, that's it. Come on, you men. Keep moving. Move along there, that's it. Move on. Okay, we're going.
I've been assigned to General Blaine's staff at the Antwerp.
I'm sorry about this, but to get into the Yappa Hotel, you'll have to have one of the new green passes they issued this morning. Over there.
2 truckloads of beer, ice, and special orders for the Yappa Hotel. There's the order. Three. Two. Three.
I have an inquiry from the Home Office. Wonderful to see you. Oh, how do you do? It's a long time.
Et les navires anglais arriveront très bientôt, et alors tout ira pour le mieux, messieurs.
We had a ship moved of 500 tons. That's what they wanted. Certainly. This way.
Everything all right? You know what to do?
Yes, sir. We're ready for anything.
Good.
Always the same.
The elevator.
Hey, Sarge, when's the guy get eaten around here?
You get off feeding, Horst.
I can't believe it. Stay where you are. You hear that? You got them. And it's your fault.
One for me and one for you. Well, Wolf, is that it? Now the chips are down. Is Lieutenant Wolf going to be a hero?
Shut up.
There hasn't been enough of this. This vile bloodbath for you, is that it? Hate, murder, you learned your lessons well, it seems. You swine. Why don't you murder me now? Or are you afraid you'll find my dirty Arab blood's the same as yours?
Stop it, Fadya. Stop it. Stop it! Oh, Fadya. Oh, Fadya, I didn't want this war. I was pushed into it. Nobody had a choice. It was just obey and fight. I followed orders. You don't know how easy it was to obey all the time, anything. Believe me. I've never had a choice, Fadya. And now it's too late. Fadya, don't you understand? I'm committed now. And even if I'm fighting on the wrong side, I still have to obey orders.
Remember, if we get there, we'll only have 20 seconds.
I know.
Another thing. You know, Cooper, that business about my wife, well, at a moment like this, it's difficult for a man to lie. But if I had to do it over again, I'd do it the same way.
And so,
Your attention, please. Mr. Churchill is now making his speech. I expect the luncheon to be over in a half hour.
In there.
And I said to him, old fellow, it's high time we accomplish something here.
Hey, soldier, now what the hell do you think you're doing up here?
Move.
And so, gentlemen, I think now.
It has been very
Hold
largely
it.
destroyed and a fight.
Now call that man there. Go on.
Again, it is not even the beginning.
Hey, Corporal.
Of the end. But it is the end of the beginning. Henceforward, Hitler's Nazis will meet equally well armed, and perhaps even better. Superiority in the air, which they have.
We very nearly underestimated these guys. A mistake that could have cost us the war.
We'd better hurry up and finish this war, Colonel. In Germany, there are millions like them.
Well, go on then. Shoot.
Put this uniform on at once, Wolf. I'm giving you a choice, Wolf. Don't you understand? They're coming here to get you now. If you're wearing a German uniform, you won't be shot as a spy. Where will dying get you? Well, maybe you're right. It is too late.
Lieutenant Wolf, you got just 1 minute to surrender. And we'll blow open this door and open fire.
All right. Don't shoot. I surrender.